I'm Erin Lenz, and I'm going to share with you some of our family favorites. Starting off, one of our favorites is the fold-out books. These are great for tummy time. You just fold it out, you set it right in front of the baby, and it helps them work those neck muscles. Also, the That's Not My series. We have That's Not My everything under the sun, from pony to princess, from trains to tractors. They are touchy-feely, they are repetitive, and there's a little white mouse on every page that the little ones can even look for. Slide and Seize are great for the little ones. They have sliders on every page that work just like flaps. However, there's no worry about whether the flap is going to get ripped off or not. Animal Hide and Seek is another favorite in our house. It has those touchy-feely spots on every page. It also has some flaps, one flap per page, where one of the animals is hiding. Not only are you playing hide and seek for those animals, but it is also a counting book as well. Muddle and Match is great for the toddler ages because when you have it all lined up on the same page, you have a tongue twister with alliteration. But my kids love to mix them up and have a silly picture and a silly story. The ever popular All Better is a sure favorite in our family as well as in yours. It has reusable band-aids that come off, and as the animals get hurt, you get to clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it, and make it all better. If you love All Better, have you seen Little Bear Needs Glasses? Same concept, reusable stickers. Bear needs glasses, and all of his friends do their part to try and help him see by loaning them their glasses. But as we all know, it only works when we have our own glasses. For picture books, our family really enjoys Michelle Nielsen-Schmidt's Jonathan James and the What If Monster. In this story, the What If Monster is asking Jonathan James all of these questions. What if I fall? What if I look silly? What if I don't do well? And then halfway through the book, Jonathan James says, hey, wait a second here. What if everything turns out well? So it's a great book for those kids who have anxiety or worries. The What If Monster can take those worries. Our family also loves the Shine-a-Light books, where you read a page and then shine the flashlight behind it, and it reveals the hidden picture. And when you turn the page, it talks about what was hiding on that page. My boys love the Gobble Gobble Move tractor book. In this book, Sheep decides that he's going to drive Farmer Dougal's tractor, and he's going to make the sound that the engine makes when it starts to go. And then the cat joins him, so does the turkey. Eventually, the goose and the mouse join him too. And then all of a sudden, Farmer Dougal thinks that somebody's stealing his tractor, and the animals realize this, and so they all run. Farmer Dougal looks out his window and sees that all of his animals are just right there in his field and decides to go back to sleep. So then all of the animals ask, and they decide, let's do it again. The kids love this book because not only do they get to have the tractor in the story, which my boys love, but they can also be part of the story by helping you make the noises that the animals make in the book. And then we also have the Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. This book is a family favorite for sure. There are 20 stories in this book that all start exactly the same way. They all start with, this is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot the farmer and her two children called Polly and Sam and a dog called Rusty. So as they are reading these stories, they become very familiar with the characters here in the Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. One other really neat fact about these books is there's a little yellow duck hiding on every page. So the kiddos, oh, he's there in the shoes. So the kiddos can look for those as you're reading the page. One more cool tip about this, if you are tired of reading, if you just want to get the story done, this book, you can read just the top line of text and have a really short, simple story. Or if you have somebody who's learning to read, they can help read this top line because it's simple. Then you can read the top line and the bottom line of every page to have a more complete story if you have a little bit more time or a little bit more patience. We need to keep our kids busy so they're not always watching TV on the computer or on the tablet. So here are some of our family favorites for activity books. The Busy Books. This is the Busy Bug book. When you open the book up, it has a track right here on the page. And then you take the bug out, you pull it backwards, you set it on the page, and it drives around the page in this track. 4 different tracks on 4 different pages. My kids love them. Our sticker books. They are a lifesaver. We have first sticker books for younger kids where the stickers are a little bit bigger, easier to peel for them to work their fine motor skills. They do all correspond with a designed page for them to go on. And then for the older kids, things like the sticker dolly or the sticker dressing or the build your own sticker books are great for older kids. They have a little bit smaller stickers there in the middle, and so their fine motor skills are a little bit more developed. They can dress the dolls, and you still have a story at the end as well. The Wipe Clean books are a lifesaver. It does come with a dry erase marker, but I highly suggest using the washable Crayola dry erase markers, crayons too, especially if you have a lefty. This book is really neat because it is an alphabet book. So when you open it up, you have a page with the letter and then words that go along with that letter on the page. So they practice their letters by drawing the P's for there. And then there are different parts of the picture that they can trace around as well. And then on the last 2 pages, you've got practice for all of their alphabet. We also have great books for writers. This is My First Story Writing book, and my oldest really enjoyed this when I first gave it to her. It has different ideas for things to do and a place right there for you to write right in the book. But it's an idea generator, and it also takes them step by step through the writing process. So here is what's next. So it takes them through using different words that you could use in your writing as well. When your kids get to be a little bit bigger, one thing that we have to help early chapter book readers are the 2 series, Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack. These books are fantastic for those who are just starting their journey into chapter books. Not too many words per pages, pictures throughout, and there are also no hyphenations in these books, so they don't have to try and figure out a word when it's been split up. The next step up would be our Pet Vet collection. And my oldest really enjoyed these because it's told through the point of view of the dog, who is the veterinarian's assistant. And so the dog is there to help all of the patients who come in feel a little bit more comfortable at the vet's office. And then there's the Scurvy Dogs. This is done like a comic book and full color, lots of fun, and they are pirate dogs. A series that I have read and enjoyed is The Impossible Quest. This is a great fantasy series, just full of action and adventure in a fantasy setting. Everything is perfectly acceptable for our kids to be reading. I would say that the appropriate age for this would probably be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th graders. And then, of course, what do you need when your kids are in school? You need an illustrated dictionary. This dictionary is way cool. Not only does it give the definitions, it also has illustrations in it as well. Great first dictionary for you to have in your house. And our encyclopedia sets. This is the science encyclopedia. We also have a geography and a history encyclopedia as well. And all of the photography in our nonfiction books is just absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. What's neat about our nonfiction books, those that are internet linked, you simply go to our website, you put in the name of the book and the page number, and it gives internet links that directly relates to the information right here on this page. If you change the page and you put in this page number, then you get internet links that correlate with that page. So there's unlimited learning in our nonfiction books. All of the links are previewed and approved to make sure that they are kid-friendly and are still active. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of our family's favorite Usborne and Kane Miller books, and maybe some of them will become favorites in your